Hey YouTube, what's going on? It is Jax here back with another video, and today we're going to be going over this deck. I want my free-to-play fans to feel bad. No, I'm kidding. This is just really fun. Something that I've really enjoyed testing out is seeing if all legendary decks could work. And now since my account is maxed and I star leveled all my legendaries, I want to do it. Plus, I really enjoy how much people say, "Oh my goodness, you really dislike the free-to-play players" when I play something like this. So we are going to be playing this deck. It's just really fun. I played it a little bit, and I think is going to be an enjoyable video. It's going to be a much more lighthearted video. So I actually did well in a global tournament for once, which is very surprising. I'm currently 30th at 33 wins, and we're going to be getting the GT emote plus a top 50. No, actually, I don't know. Top 100 finish at the minimum. It's guaranteed. Maybe a top 50 finish. So I'm super excited for that. But it was with drill bird spam, and I've already made 2 videos on that in the past 3 days. And if I make a video for it tomorrow, then it will be 3 videos in 4 days with drill bird spam. But let me know if you guys would like to see those replays. Drop it down in the comments. I'm going to be reading comments. So from now on, I'm going to be marking my videos to premiere. So I'll be watching my video when it first drops with you guys, interacting with you on the chat, saying hi, but only commenting and answering to a few comments because it takes a long time. I will read them all, and I will probably heart most of them, but I don't think I'll be able to get to answering all of them. So that's just what's going to be going on in my kind of thing right now. Make sure if you guys want to see the GT replays, though, to let me know, because I'm not sure if I should do it again. I know these are like the best gameplay I'm going to be able to provide because I've never finished so high in anything before, but I just want to make sure I'm not putting out too much of the same for you guys, even though I'm a one-trick. So he's going to go in for a Lava Hound. I really don't have anything to punish. However, we do have Mother Witch, Ewas, and Inferno Dragon, as well as a Ram Rider against Lava Hound. So I think we might be just pretty good on Lava Hound matchups. So we're going to let this Lava Hound just lock on for a little bit, and then my plan here is to go for a low Magic Archer, have it kill off the Skeleton Dragons first, and come back and help out with the Lava Hound. And then we can just go for an Inferno Dragon right here, make sure it gets on top of the Loon, and then we should kill that and have a pretty nice counter push. We also have the Night Witch. Man, this is a very, very, very toxic deck. Lava players are not going to like me, but that's fine because Lava players are not my favorite either. Lava is very annoying. And he actually managed to starting hit us there. We would have been really chilling if we had the Inferno Dragon. So we're just going to go for a Ram Rider here. He's going to have a Tombstone. So Mega Minion is going to take quite a bit of damage from the Ram Rider Snare. We're able to kill everything, but we're probably going to have to continue to attack his tower to take it, which kind of sucks. We do have ours still up though, which is good, and I think we're up some elixir, so I'm going to go ahead and set up with a Night Witch, and then we're going to go for a Mega Knight and then a late Mother Witch to follow up and help kill the Skeleton Dragons with the help of the Night Witch bats. So I think this push is going to be pretty good here. Let's go ahead and Mother Witch here as soon as we can. Mother Witch should start turning everything to piggies. He's going to have the Fireball, which kind of sucks, and it looks like we're not actually going to get any damage off of that push. However, we do force out quite a bit of elixir, and he's not going to be able to attack. So the problem with this matchup is I need to take his tower, and he doesn't have barbs, so we should be able to do so, but I really need to take that tower, and he's going to go in for a balloon. We're going to go with our Inferno Dragon, and then however my Ewas, if he zaps, he's going to zap, okay? And go for the Ewas there. We don't want that balloon to take our tower quite yet. So he doesn't have his zap or anything. It's like, oh, the Inferno Dragon almost getting on that tower here. Let's see if he's going to Mega Minion the Ram Rider. Or he might just Fireball it. No, he's going to go in for a Valkyrie. So I'm going to go for a Magic Archer right here. And then we're going to go for our Inferno Dragon. And then we're also going to play a Mega Knight on top of the Valkyrie as it dies. And then we're going to try and go for a big push. We're going to have to tower trade, but the thing is I need to make sure I do tower trade here. So I don't think he's going to have anything to really counter my Mega Knight here. Mega Knight's going to do a good job. Yes, he's going to just go ahead and try and full send for the tower trade, which is fine by me. There's so many Tombstone Skeletons here, but we can just go for a low Ewas here. Ram Rider putting in the work. We're going to go for a Magic Archer as well. He has to sacrifice his Valkyrie to my Inferno Dragon. And then honestly, I think we can just go for another Inferno Dragon here. And Magic Archer should come back and help out with the balloon. He fireballs my Inferno Dragon. Sir, that is only one hit. Actually, no hits at all. That is not what he was looking for either. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and get our Night Witch down. Go ahead and get some bats, extra DPS. We're going to go for a Fisherman so that when he Valks, we're going to be ready and pull it away. And that's exactly how it's going to happen right there. Ewiz is on top. That is looking really nice. He does not have a Fireball in hand to counter that. So we're going to go in for a Ram Rider, keep up the pressure. And Magic Archer's coming in. He's getting that chip damage on tower. Everything is going in, and that's going to be good game. Walking away with the first win of the video. Very nice stuff there. So that was a really fun game. We definitely had quite the amount of answers to a Lava Hound deck, but hey, not complaining. I think most of you guys have had issues with Lava Hound in the past, and we'll go ahead and queue for our next game. Hopefully the queue time isn't that long. I was playing in the global tournament this morning at about 31 wins, and I tried queuing, and it took me like 20 minutes to find a game. So that was not very fun. So he's going to go in for Wallbreaker Split. We're just going to wait a minute and make sure that the Ewiz is going to hit both, because if you go and play it too early, he'll shoot one, but he'll miss the other. Like, he's just going to walk away from the other one. So he's going to have a Bomber, and we can go ahead for a Fisherman. And I'm just going to Mega Knight on top here. Fisherman's going to pull in the Bomber, and maybe it'll go behind the Mega Knight. That'd be really cool if it did. Does not look like it, though. So he's going to go for a Valk. Fisherman does get a smack on tower, though. Magic Archer, let's try it, honestly. Okay, yeah, no, that definitely didn't work. But that is okay, because we do force out the Fireball anyway. Mega Knight, that's enough HP to jump, I think. Yeah, it was going to be enough HP to jump. He survived that shot right there. So smart of my opponent not to let him jump there. Uses the skeletons, so I want to see if he's got a building, so we're just going to go for a Ram Rider in the back. And he's actually going to go for a Drill at about the same time. And interesting play here. We're going to go for our Mother Witch here, get some extra piggies to help out my Ram Rider. Ram Rider definitely lost quite a bit of HP there, and he does have a Tesla. However, the Ram Rider is going to have just enough HP to charge. So let's see, he's going to just let the Bomber die, which is probably a smart move on his end. We can go for a Night Witch in the back here and just set up for a push in a moment. I'll deny that lane actually while we can here. So I'm going to let the Night Witch die because I don't really feel like supporting her at the moment would be the best choice. But setting up for a really slow roll Inferno Dragon could be the play, especially if we can go in for a Fisherman and then a Mega Knight in front, maybe later in Double Elixir. Ewiz does get a shot on tower. And I think I'm going to go for a Fisherman in the middle here, so that if he lets the Bomber live, which he's not going to, then we have something. So now let's go for a Mega Knight in the back. We're going to have to Night Witch on top of this Drill. And Fisherman's actually going to come back, which is really helpful. And we have a really big counter push, but we have to be nervous about the Fireball here, because this Fireball is going to get quite a bit of value if we let it. So we kind of want him to Fireball this Magic Archer here. Yes, and that's exactly what's going to happen. I think this is looking good for us. Night Witch bats are all dead. That's not good. So it was looking good for us, but then the Night Witch just completely got shreked by the Fire Spirit. So we will go for an Inferno Dragon. And then I'm also going to... Oh, that's such much. That's a lot of Mega Knight value right there. So going to go in for a Magic Archer in the middle right here, on top of anything he's going to want to play. And then see if we can... Yes, the Valkyrie's actually going to let me pierce his Tesla. So much Fireball value for him right there, though. And really, even though he keeps sending in so much Elixir, we're actually coming out worse for it. Because here he goes. He's going to go in for just a really big spam attack here. I'm not going to have many answers. He always does kill the wall breakers, but he just got so much damage, and he started off that push by being down a lot of elixir because I was able to push into him. So we'll start with another Mega Knight in the back. He still has quite a bit of elixir to deal with. We can go in for an Inferno Dragon here. Hopefully he'll turn on to the Valkyrie. Yes, this is looking pretty good too. We can go for a Fisherman right here. And Fisherman's going to lock onto the Tesla there. And the Fireball is just killing everything. That is really not very skillful. But the Ram Rider does finally connect. We're able to get some semblance of damage there. And then we are going to go and wait. Night Witch is going to help out. Let's go for a Mega Knight right here. Mega Knight is going to jump back and also stay in front of the Night Witch. So we can go for an Inferno Dragon. We're just going to have to be... Split laning is not really going to work here. We can go for a Magic Archer way off to the side here. And then this should be pretty good. He's going to have to Fireball now. Bomber is going to end up killing our Night Witch in just a moment there. Everything is dead again, but we're able to go for another Mega Knight here because we do have our Fisherman alive and as well as the Inferno Dragon. So we're just going to have to kind of sort of ignore the Goblin Drill for at least a little bit. We can go for our Ewas now, and then we can go for a Ram Rider here. So let's go ahead and try and overwhelm him maybe. 30 seconds left. We're not looking so great right now. We do pull the Valkyrie though, and we're playing ping pong with the Valkyrie at this point. We can go for another Mega Knight. We're going to go spam a Night Witch because I don't think he's going to have great Night Witch bets. Yes, the Bomber got pulled. The Bomber did get pulled right there, guys. So let's go for a Magic Archer here. He's holding on for dear life. Can he hold on for long enough though? Go for a Ram Rider here. He's going to Fireball. I don't think he has a log. Does he have the log? Everything's going towards his tower. There's the Goblin Drill coming in, and it looks like we do lose this game. Really undeserved win for my opponent there. He really played not very good, to be honest with you guys. I'm a little bit upset about that. He kept overcommitting straight into us and just being able to nuke our entire push with a spell. And that Goblin Drill defense was super lucky right there. So yeah, obviously not my favorite kind of loss right there, losing to a cycle deck who a player admittedly did not seem to deserve to win that. But sometimes that kind of thing happens, and we'll just go into the next game here against Jesse from AK Syndicate. So I actually want to mute because emotes lag my phone. Like I'm normally not too bad about emotes, but they do lag my phone quite a bit. So we're gonna go for a Magic Archer here. He's just gonna Fireball it. So it looks to be Lava Hound again, the same kind of Lava Hound we played, which is weird because that deck is not very common at the moment. But we do have a lot of things that he's going to want to Fireball, and our Fisherman's going to be good against the Tombstone. So he's going to go for the Lava Hound. We will go for the Inferno Dragon here. And since our deck is all Legendary, that means it's not meta, so we're going to have quite a bit of surprise factor. And I'm actually going to probably just overkill all of his air units with all of my air countering units. And then, because he doesn't have his Fireball and Cycle at the moment. So, go for a Magic Archer here. Mother Witch should help out a little bit against the piggies. And he doesn't have a zap, I don't think. He used it. We get a few piggies. And then, we basically just showed all of our air counters there. And now we have one more, buddy. We have one more. And I do not think he's going to be very happy to see that. So Ram Rider going to do some really nice stuff here because he still is going to have to counter her or eat a bunch of damage. And he's going to go with Barbarians, which not going to be fun for him when I plop down the Mega Knight. So I bet if this guy believes in rigged matchmaking, I'm helping him out here. So we are just going to go for the Mega Knight there. Mega Knight is going to do a really nice job. That would be out of my Magic Archer's range, but he's going to have plenty of Elixir to go ahead and counter the Mega Knight here. And Mega Knight's going to jump, and then Mega Knight is also going to jump again. Mega Knight wants to jump a third time, but it's not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I want to keep all of my air counters. We're just going to be using them all at once on these defenses. So we're just going to pull his Mega Minion over to the side with my Fisherman, and now it's going to present a little bit of a counter-pushing threat, which he's probably going to ignore. So we're going to go for a Mother Witch. I want to get down 2 Mother Witches here. I think she's going to be very valuable in these kinds of defenses. I also want to keep my Inferno Dragon kind of far back, out of harm's way for a little bit longer. So we can go for a Ram Rider, and then we are going to go in for a Night Witch as well, and then we're going to go for a Magic Archer. And Fireball's going to come in, and this is honestly kind of scary, because like look at how many units he's got coming at us here. Ram Rider does end up finally snaring that balloon there, but the balloon is going to get a shot. We go for an Ewiz there. We are going to go for a Mega Knight as well, just to start getting on a counter push. I kind of meant to Inferno Dragon there, I'm not even going to lie. He missed my Magic Archer though, he's going to have to zap it. So we're going to go in for the Ram Rider while we still have him alive, because he's going to have to spend a ton of Elixir to kill the Magic Archer. Zap will probably be... He misses the zap on the Magic Archer. That is not what you like to see if you're my opponent right now. So we're going to continue to spam him. Let's go for an Ewiz here. Try and get something on top of his tower here. Fisherman is going to come in. We have a bunch of Night Witch bats basically everywhere, but we don't end up taking the game yet. Let's go for our Inferno Dragon here. My plan is going to be definitely just to kind of reset here. I believe I can hold off on a defense. So here comes the balloon. Let's go in for a Magic Archer, and then we're going to go in for a Mother Witch. And I let my Mother Witch die. I let the Mother Witch die, guys. Ram Rider's charging in, though, and that's going to be the game. She takes the tower while he was overcommitting. That would have been a loss right there, though, if we hadn't won the game right when we did, because that balloon was going to get through. That was a poorly placed Mother Witch. right into his fireball. Not what you'd like to see. So we'll go in for one more game. Try and get on 3 wins in the video. I think this is an entertaining video nonetheless, so I probably will not cut just because I don't want to edit. It takes so much longer, guys. I'm really sorry about not doing edits because I know they can add a lot to the video. You don't have to like watch me the whole time, just go through things that you don't want to see, but it adds so much time. And he's gonna, oh, okay, interesting there. He's just gonna rocket away a fisherman right off the bat. So we'll go for our Inferno Dragon just to kind of protect that lane. If this is Hog XC NATO, this is either going to be a really good matchup or a really bad matchup, but I'm not sure yet. So yeah, he's going to be down quite a bit of elixir. We'll go with our Night Witch. I think on second thought, this is probably going to be decently good matchup here, just because Magic Archer. Okay, I think this is going to be a decently good matchup just because we do have a lot of hog answers, and I think using a bunch of our troops we can break through, and we can activate our king with the fisherman if he decides to punish me with a hog at any point. And he's going to have problems killing a Ram Rider and a Mega Knight and a fisherman. It's going to pull everything out of the way. It's going to be a good thing. I think it's going to be good. So he's going to try and activate his King Tower with the Mega Knight, and I think he's going to succeed, but he's going to have to let the Ram Rider connect there, which we like to see. And then all we have to do really is get an Inferno Dragon on top of the Valkyrie, and then fisherman his hog to King Tower if he goes for a Hog Rider. So let's see what he's going to do. Looks like he's just going to let it go. So he doesn't have his goblins in cycle at the moment. He's probably going to have to Executioner this or Tornado it, and he's going to go for the Hog Rider now. Okay, so Inferno Dragon, oh wow, he predicted me there. So decent prediction, but our Inferno Dragon gets us quite a bit of damage. So well played to him, but now we know. And I don't know if that was exactly worth it for him because he did take quite a bit of damage. Actually, he got more in return. I didn't even see that he got so much on my tower. So how to break through an Executioner. So he's not going to have his Hog Rider in cycle for a little bit. I think we're going to set up a push in the opposite lane and then go for a Ram Rider here to stop any Hog Rider. So let's go ahead in for, the problem is going to be the Executioner Tornado combo. Let's go for a Fisherman right here. So he's going to use the Tornado immediately. Then I'm going to go for a Magic Archer here to kill these goblins a little faster, get a little Magic Archer chip damage on Tower 2. We don't quite kill everything, but we do get a nice bit of damage here. We can go for our Inferno Dragon, start DPSing down this Valkyrie, and then let's go for a Mega Knight over here. We have to be really careful because if he defends and then decides he wants to attack, we could be in a decent amount of trouble. So he's going to attack immediately though, which I really like for us there. Because now the Hog Rider is out of the way, I don't have to worry about a punish. Let's go for a Mother Witch here. And let's go and try and Fisherman this Executioner away, and we are going to succeed. However, he doesn't fully cross the bridge. What? Okay, well, we are able to go ahead and at least kill a little bit. Why didn't he cross the bridge there? That's kind of dumb in my opinion. So we'll go with the Night Witch here. Now I think we're going to Mega Knight as well since he used his fish as Executioner. We have to be really careful. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. I probably should not have Mega Knighted. Yeah, I definitely should not have Mega Knighted. So now he's just going to continue to spam us, and that's definitely going to be a good game. We definitely overcommitted there. Just needs to get one more hit for the rocket. And yeah, he's back to another Executioner too, which is like the only thing we really had going for us was that we had his Executioner out of cycle. Let's go for a Ram Rider. He's going to go in for the rocket. And that's going to be a good game. So decent 50% win rate with this kind of deck. I think is pretty good. Definitely still a fun video to record, even though we definitely should have won the second game. We played so much better there. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes things happen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video.